Hello students, your instructor here, John Mandela with another screencast. This one, the study guide for Adobe InDesign. I'm going to rifle through a number of things here real quickly so you have a visual to go with the terms. Adobe InDesign, first of all, you can see it's a lot more like Illustrator than it is like Photoshop. You start with a blank page, you import things, and you edit them. You don't start with a photo. Also, just the way that the tool panel and everything else is laid out, it's much more like Illustrator. Alignment, so I can see right now this. Let's see this paragraph right here. I can see that it has left alignment. If I want to change it to right alignment, I can try this. Notice it's now flush on this side and it's jagged on this side, or ragged they call it. Alright, that's alignment. I can also center it, or it's ragged on both sides and center down the middle, and things like that. Automatic page numbers. If I wanted to have an automatic page number, I would probably go to my master page. I'll make a little text box down here in the corner. And I would go to Type, Insert Special Character, Markers, Current Page Number, and you can see that the keyboard command for that, on a PC anyway, is Alt-Shift-Control-N. On a Mac, that would be Option-Shift-Command-N. That's how you do that. Get the little A there, make it a little bit bigger so it's easier to see. There we go. And now if I go here, you'll notice it now appears down there. Alright, character styles. Character styles are like this. Let's say I go back to that master page, and I always want this to have a character style of, first thing I'm going to call this page character style, and I'll give it a character color of magenta with no stroke, and I'll change the font on it to agency bold, and it will look like that now. Okay, so when I go to this page, it now has that character style applied to it. Paragraph styles, conversely, are, say I have this, I'm going to go to paragraph styles and make a new one. I'm going to call it body text, and what I might do is go to basic character format. I might change this to be Mobi, and I'll set that like that, and I'll give it a character color of blue, and click OK. And so now everything I click and apply that paragraph style to takes those attributes. Alright, drop cap, that's it if I went here, and that's if I had something like that going on. That's the drop cap itself, the big letter that is lines tall. INDD, that is the file document format that's native to InDesign. So if I save this as, and notice that the default document format is .indd. Indenting, that's if like I went here, have this paragraph selected, I can indent it entirely, like the whole paragraph, and or I can indent just the first line of a paragraph like that. I can also indent out the right side as well. So that's indenting. Kerning is a thing like this. If I have some text here and I use the word today, again I'll make this bigger so we can see that. If I zoom in on this, kerning is where I can alter right now. I think the space between T and O is actually good, but I want to have less space here, so I'll go to kerning and maybe I make that -5. That spacing adjusts that way. It's kerning, spacing between two characters, and I can maybe adjust this one to be -25. I can usually when you kern things you tighten them, but sometimes you loosen them as well. Now tracking, on the other hand, tracking doesn't worry about individual character spacing, it worries about entire word or block of text spacing. So if I make the tracking 200, you can see that all the letters all at once will take on that tracking. Think of tracking like train tracks and kerning like a kernel of corn. Master pages, I know I'm flying here. I already actually alluded to this in the master page. If I have a box here and I make it black, let's say I make a few boxes like this, then when it goes to this page, it has the A master applied to it. I can see that because it got the little A there, then it will show all those black boxes right there. That's how master pages work. They're like templates for the regular pages. A rule of text, or sorry, around text, if I went in here and I went to paragraph, and I went to paragraph rules, and go to rule below, and that is that, where a line that goes immediately underneath. Sections are where you right click on a page and start a new section.